What's up, people, and welcome to the Rock and Roll Wrestling Show with your host, me, Chris Levi 13. And that little piece I'm playing right here on my guitar is going to be the new theme song to the Rock and Roll Wrestling Show, people. I don't know what I'm calling it. I'm still working on it a little bit here, but it'll get better and better and better, and I might make a whole video of the whole song sooner or later. But right now, I've got to get straight down to the wrestling topics for you people in the Rock and Roll Wrestling Show, because there's been a lot happening in wrestling, people. With the 1000th show of the epic show of Raw happening this past Monday. Lots happened in that show, people. Lots. I mean, lots happened. You had legends, and you had a lot of legends, and you had 2 title matches. Starting off the show was Vince McMahon introducing DX, D Generation X, one of the best teams of all stables or teams, whatever you want to call them, ever. They got a big pop from the crowd. They did their little thing they always do. Then and later in the show, you had one of my two of my favorite people, The Miz, returning Miz, versus the champ, the Intercontinental Champ, Christian. And that match was back and forth, and I really couldn't pick who I wanted to win. But then and then, The Miz, with his Crow Session family, got the win, and he got the IC title, Intercontinental Championship. I hope that guy can take a good run with it and become a good champ. If not, then Christian may win that title back. But whatever happens, they're both still too big. I'm too big fans of them still, you know. You also had the return of The Undertaker, as everybody speculated, and he teamed up with Kane to take on, I forgot who it was, but you saw big moves, big this, big that, double choke slam and double tombstone power drivers, which was amazing. Then you had the wedding of Daniel Bryan and AJ Lee, which everyone, you know, when it comes to WWE players' wedding, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be crashed by someone. And none of them, Vince McMahon crashed the wedding and told everybody that there would be a new GM, AJ Lee of all people. So when she said yes, did she marry Daniel Bryan? No, she became the general manager of Raw. Last year she was nothing. This year she's been the main girl out there, basically the only girl out there in WWE. If she's that, she'd be WWE Divas Champion. That's just my opinion. I don't know how she's crazy and all that, so I don't know how she's gonna be HGM. Hope she can do it good, but if not, then get somebody else, I guess. But can't wait until next Monday and see how she is on her first night as GM. And then you have the other championship match, was the other big thing of the night. CM Punk versus John Cena, with John Cena cashing in his Money in the Bank in their match. It was back and forth. Cena, Punk, Cena, Punk, Cena, Punk, Cena, Punk. Boom, boom, boom. And then like Cena was going to win, you had the Big Show come right there. And got, with the weapons of mass destruction, boom, to Cena's hand. Cena was out. And CM Punk was going to go for the win. And then, out of nowhere, The Rock came out. And saved Cena. And then it all went crazy. And then it all ended with CM Punk over everybody that came in and feared the match. CM Punk, reigning guy, kind of heelish, looking. So is this the heel turn for him? Everybody's been saying it. And if it's a heel turn, will it be like his straight edge society heel, or will it be like his heel when he was in Nexus, or will it be a new type heel? I just can't wait. I'm waiting to see, because he is quote unquote best in the world, because he can take on anyone in WWE and go toe to toe with them. And another announcement that The Rock made earlier that night was that at Royal Rumble next year, whoever the champ is, he will be facing that WWE champion. So, if it's still Punk then it'll be a good match. If it's Cena, if it's Daniel Bryan, if it's somebody else, whoever it is, be ready to take on The Rock, the People's Champ, at the Royal Rumble. Now on to TNA. Finally, there's a Guerrero in TNA. This action is Deep Start Wrestling on that. He came out with a big pop, said that he's a Guerrero, told everybody this, that. But then you had Kid Cash and Gunner come out there to interrupt his debut of him saying who he is and telling the TNA that y'all are my family and all that. And then they're like, oh, where's your uncle? Where's your daddy? Where's this? Where's that? You know? And then Chavo Guerrero just had enough of it, started beating away, and then Chavo Guerrero got beat by 2 guys. But Hernandez helped him and they got the save. So there might be a match. Kid Cash versus Gunner of TNA versus Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez. If that match happens, I would love to see it. And this week, and I gotta get to the Ace Aces, because this week you have Sting stepping in as GM of the show because Hulk is hurt. They've tagged Sting, injured Hulk, tagged Aries, Bobby Roode, and other people, you know. And I don't know exactly who they are. They've been saying names, but I really can't confirm anything. But whoever it is, when you get things, I hope they get their ass whooped. But that's just me, people. And another things, that little piece I was playing at the beginning, like I told you, it's gonna be my new theme song, and I'm still working on it here and there, and other things. My opinion on the Epic 1000 show of Raw, I give it a 9.5 out of 10. This week's TNA, I say it's a 7 out of 10. Both of them good shows, really didn't see anything bad out of neither of them. Bound for the Glory series is going great. As for me, I'm doing pretty damn good. Everything in my life's going pretty good. Me and the band, we have a little few bumps for us. We got at next band practice next week probably. We'll get over it. And people, I know my show's not the best show in the world, but I do the best I can from right here in my heart. You know, and I know this show's been mostly about wrestling, but there's been a lot happening in wrestling. You know, but if you're watching this show and you've got a YouTube page and aren't a fan yet, please come to that page and please subscribe. And go check out my other videos and my other videos coming in the future. And go subscribe to my friends. I have their links on my page, and I might put 1 or 2 of them in the link of this page, this video. So, as WWE TNA goes, I hope they keep getting better and better and better, because the last couple episodes of each of them have been pretty damn good. Good shows. I mean not episodes, but shows. You know. And I hope that my show keeps getting better and better and better. And what else should I say, people? There's a lot. Oh man. Oh yeah, and musically, people. Next episode will not be guitar. I'll do a bass cover for y'all, people. Now it's about 8 minutes 20 something seconds. So I'm gonna get to a few questions that I was asked over the past week. Somebody asked me, you watch Raw and you're watching the 1000 episode. What would you do if your show ever got to 1,000? I told the person straight up, I don't think my show would ever get to 1,000. If my show ever got to 1,000, I hope that it's a big production. I got this, that, other things. You know, if I ever get to 1,000, I would be honored. And in the end, if I got to 1,000, it'd be because of my fans. Which everyone that's my fan, I love you, and I greatly appreciate you being my fan and subscribe to my videos and Chris Levi 13. Because I'm Chris Levi 13 on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So if you got any of those, go look me up by my name or by Chris Levi 13, and come become a fan, subscribe, follow, whatever they call it is, you know, and stuff like that. So, do y'all want to hear some more guitar part? Oh yeah, and another question I was asked: if I ever was in the ring with Undertaker's Brothers of Destruction, Undertaker or Kane, what would I do? Me, I'm a small guy, so I'd probably run like a little sissy girl. I'm like, ah! But that's just me. So I'm going to give y'all a little bit, so since I got enough time to do a few more things, I'm going to play a little bit of guitar for you people. And hope y'all like my guitar playing and everything like that. I'm not the best, but I do the best I can. Because this has been the 4th episode of my Rock and Roll Wrestling Show. And I hope many more come. You know? And now here I go, people. been the Rock and Roll episode 4, people, with your host, me, Chris Levi 13. And keep on the lookout for more rock and roll episodes for you, to where I'll be coming at you with more music and wrestling topics, getting better and better every week as I get better and better and better at being a host for you people. And so become a fan of me on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. And check out all my videos and my friends' videos like Trey Camp, Krista Miller, Mad Melvin as he calls himself on YouTube now, and all the other people out there. And keep a rockin' and rollin', everybody. Until next time.